This Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribing. Let's get right into the news and make sure you smash that hype button. All right, so Ice Spice was not at Summer Jam, and she has all the excuses in the world, but we know why she wasn't there. Nobody wants to see the biggest song she had out in the past couple months was SpongeBob, right? And that was for like a movie, wasn't it? She's performing for kids right now, all right? Nobody at Summer Jam's going to be like, oh my gosh, I got to see Ice Spice. That time came and went already. She needs a new record for this. I'm sorry. It's just like, I think it was like a hype that went too long, to be honest with you. You know, that's all I'm saying, you know. I think it just went too long. And that's that. You know, but she said, oh, I see. I'm sorry. Things didn't work out last night. I was booked for one song, but contract wasn't done despite promoting me as the main performer for weeks. I'll try my best to make it up to y'all. Thanks for understanding. Now, she wasn't the main person that was supposed to. I don't even see her on this flyer, to be honest with you. It was French Montana, Young Miami, Mariah the Scientist. Oh, Ice Spice. They put her big words, though. They put her in big words. Why? Why would they want Ice Spice at Summer Jam? To be honest with you. I mean, Mariah the Scientist, too, is like, why? Like, are we at this place in music where, like, G Herbo should be a little bigger than, to me, you know? Sleepy Hollow. Okay, no. I would think G Herbo would be a bigger draw. And the Baby, right? Young Miami, the Baby, and maybe G Herbo. Maybe Mariah the Scientist just to add some verse, you know, some R&B in there. Man. So, Trap Lord Ross started, you know, I don't blame him. Like, that's a lot to see. Like, he was in the courtroom and he saw the dismembered body of the 14-year-old girl that David took advantage of. Well, you know, supposedly he chopped the body up. I mean, he's still innocent until proven guilty, but, like, it seems crazy. I mean, it seems like, kind of like, bro, like, dude. It seems like you did this, bro. Because it's like, it was in your Tesla, cut up in the trunk. It's just, I don't know. Unless you're being set up by a master person that's setting you up. I don't blame him for crying. Because, like, you expect this with, like, the King Vons and everything. You expect, like, crazy stuff. Like, these guys are warring against each other. And, you know, they're shooting their ops. This was an innocent little girl that got brainwashed by an older guy, you know? And it's harder to take, you know? So, salute to him for going through the trial and being in there. There's no cameras in there, you know? So, he's the one kind of like telling everybody what's going on. Him and a couple, you know, some other reporters, you know? But he's doing a good job on this, you know? This is crazy. All right, so I forget this guy's name. What's the Cardi B's boyfriend? He's a soccer player. Cardi B boyfriend, soccer player. Now, people are wondering why she chose him. Maduka Okoye, okay? They haven't confirmed. Well, she kind of confirmed she's dating him. He's a goalkeeper, and he plays for Italian club Udinese. In the Nigerian national team. Now, he's worth like $1 million or $2 million. People are telling, like, Cardi B, what are you doing? You're going to be supporting this guy. His girlfriend even came out and said he really doesn't have any bread. His ex-girlfriend came out. I supported him for years. But, you know, maybe she's trying something new. I don't know. People, you know, it's not like she's making this public. People are catching them flirting in public and going on dates. It's not like she's putting it out there. So, you know, kind of got to mind, let her do her own thing, you know? People are getting, all of her fans are getting in her business. Academics was like, yo, you might as well date me. I got more money than this guy. Jim Jones reacts to 38 Special dropping his video. He dropped the video dissing Jim Jones, and it's good. I mean, I like it's cool, you know, like it's giving a different energy. It's Fool's May, right? And on here he talks about how Alpo, you know, didn't want Chrissy because she didn't go down on him. And he's like, how you giving out jobs? We can't even go home and get a blow job. And then he says, this guy lost, you know, how does he have all these chains on? Doesn't even have a house because his house was foreclosed on. He's homesick. Then he said, this is the rapper. Remember Jim Jones was like, he went up to some guy. He's like, yo, I'm going to give my little man's a deal if he sets it off on you. And then he puts the camera. Jim Jones puts the camera on his, let's see, Jim Jones, verse 38, SPESH, Instagram. Which one is it? Do I have a video? It was so funny because Jim Jones went up on his friend, right? And he was like, yo, my little homie's going to green light you, right? And the guy was like 40 years old, 45. You know, it's like, what are we doing here? This ain't your little man. This is your older, like he's about your age, bro. What are you talking about? And he's going to get a deal. Oh, here he is right here. Let me put this up. No disrespect to Jim Jones's guy, right? Because Jim Jones is involving you in his crash out. This is what got Jim Jones dissed. He put it on this guy, and the guy was like, yo, we on your head top. It's like, bro, don't let Jim Jones do this to you, bro. Please. Okay? Stop. This is local rapper Tough Pizza. What deal is Jim Jones going to give? He can't even give himself a deal. He's going triple plastique out here, okay? Don't let these rappers let you crash out. Jim Jones might make it look good. He's using every dollar to try to make it look good out here. Made fun of Fat Joe, carrying Jadakiss. He had this little guy. Oh, I'm saying little guy. I don't want to disrespect the man. You know, he's a smaller person, okay? Saying, "Ha, you crazy, Fat Joe." I was like, it's too much, bro. They had him because 38 Special in the video act like he was sitting down at the Joe and Jada podcast. Uncle Murda, you shouldn't have gotten involved in this, bro. Uncle Murda is, I knew him for a long time. We worked together for a few years when we were doing the Come Up DVD, right? He's cool. I like Uncle Murda, right? But he shouldn't be getting involved. Hasn't had any really big songs. He had one with Future, right? A long time ago. And then 50 picked him up, and he's a good addition to going on the road with 50. Banks left. Yayo left. I mean, not Yayo. I'm sorry. Banks left, and Young Buck canceled himself, basically, right? So Uncle Murda stepped in, and he's playing his position at G-Unit. And they go on different tours, and he's making money, and it's great, right? It's good. You're supporting 50. Not only are they supporting 50 Cent on his different, obligations for music, right? But they get to go on their own tours. Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda get booked separately, right? So the whole thing started with Yayo. Yayo was the most loyal one to 50, and 50 takes care of him. Then someone said Bleek's super loyal to the Jay-Z, and Jay-Z supports him. And Jay-Z does support him. He gives him jobs here, left or right. And Yayo has his own accomplishments. Memphis Bleek doesn't have so many of his own accomplishments. Everything's kind of, more of his stuff is linked to Jay-Z. I mean, even in his new music video, he's wearing an NFL hat, which is Jay-Z's accomplishment, and he has Rock Nation behind him. I don't even think you're signed to Rock Nation. Like, you're part of Rock Nation, but like, and you're celebrating a song called No More. It only has 45,000 streams. You're acting like it's like he's like, yo, I never thought a song would work like this, bro. It didn't go anywhere yet. Wait till it hits 1 million streams first, bro, to be talking like that. Yo, I've been waiting for a song like this. It's a good song, don't get me wrong. Bleek can still rap. But you took 20 years off, bro. You've been dropping records here and there in the past couple of years because you want to get your feet wet. But, bro, you took 20 years off. Yayo took mad years off. I wouldn't be expecting Yayo to drop a rap record now, you know. I like Yayo. And if you put Yayo's catalog and Memphis Bleek catalog up, Memphis Bleek has more songs, you know. Now, Uncle Murda doesn't have any songs, so he can't really be talking to Memphis Bleek like that. He might have more money because he's been on world tours with 50 Cent. That's possible. It's probably true. 50 Cent seems to take care of people a lot more than Jay-Z does. But I wouldn't be talking so spicy. I'm going to be honest with you. This is really between the Yayo and Memphis Bleek anyways, you know. So, Gillian Wallow asked, Yayo, hey, Memphis Bleek said if you guys don't, have any work for like a year, you guys will have no more money left. And Yayo says, yo, I hit the trap. And then Memphis Bleek said, he made my point crystal clear. Yeah, why did you say that, Yayo? That was not a good response. You should have said, what you mean, bro? I have my own stuff going on. I'll be fine. Now, I will say this. 50 Cent did seem to hook him up with this podcast deal. And we know Memphis Bleek got his deal through Nori, pressure by Jay-Z. Let's be real, okay? It's fine. Oh, my gosh. Dame Dash is just doing... I got nothing to say. It's just too much, bro. He's just angry. When really he should be chilling. You know? Keri Hilson does an interview talking about how Timbaland changed her life. What's up with people always wanting to be compared to somebody, you know? She said, yo, when Timbaland first saw me, he says, you remind me of Aaliyah. And I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. Like, am I reminding him too much of Aaliyah? And, it's going to be bad because it's going to make him sad? Or am I really good? It's like, Keri Hilson, stop. Please. Keri Hilson's she's gotten prettier and prettier. But what does that have to do with the music? You know, what are we talking about here? Keri Hilson had 2 years, and then it was gone. It ended. I think she had beef with what? Her and Beyonce had some behind the scenes beef. Somehow she still has 5 million monthly listeners, which is pretty amazing. But let's see, what's her latest single? Let's look at the latest thing she put out. Because she's talking delusional. It's she gets 15,000 to 100,000 per song on her last album that came out this year. That's respectfully quadruple plastique. Okay? Stop comparing yourself to Aaliyah. Why does everyone want to compare themselves to somebody that passed? That was great. You know? I don't get it. Yo, says Suge Knight said I'm like Pac. You know, it's stop. That's the biggest okey doke ever. Yo, you remind me of this. All right, so YG's cooked, bro. YG is cooked. We're going to have to do a separate video on this, but the information that's coming out, YG is definitely going to get arrested soon. All right? It's all roads lead to YG for this incident. People are starting to speak and put out statements. We're going to have to break this down a little more in the next video, but the video that came out, you can see people linked to YG running through with knives. People are speaking now. It's crazy. Natalie Nunn came out on Summer Jam. This is Zeus's, like, what's with these places like Zeus, Love and Hip Hop? They create these characters and they get ego, bro. Natalie Nunn thinks she's like carrying Zeus. Bro, you better wear a Zeus t-shirt everywhere you go, because without Zeus, we wouldn't even know who you are. She's performing music that's trash. Like, these reality stars that come out, they really be like messing things up. Like, people don't realize the damage that was done from reality stars trying to think they can the only person that would have any success was Cardi B. She's a big, you can, undeniable, but Cardi B was something before those shows. So, I mean, not musically, but like, she had personality. So with her personality matched with her music, she's second in the game. That's crazy. It's awesome. Memphis Bleek. My gosh. I don't hate Memphis Bleek. Don't get it twisted, but it's just like, that song isn't like going, like, you're celebrating too early. You're celebrating too early, guy. It's too much. Anyways, this is Jordan Tao with J18 News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that hype button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.